Hey, what's up, guys? I'm out running errand this morning. I wanted to give you something to think about if you're considering purchasing some equipment for your lawn care business. Something I thought about the other day. It was, whenever I was like super young, I kind of had this mindset of, if I were to go purchase a mower for, let's say $5,000. I had this mindset of, oh my gosh, well, if I buy this mower for $5,000, well, now I have to work all summer to dig myself out of this hole to recover the $5,000. And then really the only profit or return that I'm going to get this summer for working is what I can make above and beyond $5,000. So I hope that makes sense. So you buy a $5,000 piece of equipment, you put yourself in a hole, and then you have to dig yourself out of this hole to get back to 5,000 to be at zero, and then anything you make above and beyond that, you're making profit. And obviously I've become a lot wiser since then, but that was kind of my mindset whenever I was just a lot younger in high school and stuff, trying to make extra money. So if you're in a similar boat, I want to share with you really briefly why that's the incorrect mindset to have. And guys, if you're running the successful lawn care business, I know this it just like duh, Jonathan, but frankly, man, there's just a lot of people out there that they don't think, in terms like you and I do that have been in business for a long time. So I just want to kind of make a video for the new guy and say it's why it's okay to purchase that piece of equipment. I want to give you some info on that. So you have to stop thinking of equipment purchases as lost money and start thinking of these purchases in terms of assets. And really the true expense that you have in this asset is however much it depreciates. So let's say you bought a mower for $5,000. Well, let's say if this mower generates you $2,000 a month in cash flow, $500 a week. Well, you have a $5,000 asset that's generating you $2,000 a month in cash flow. But remember, this $5,000, it is not a sunk cost because you traded your money for a mower, and that mower has value. True, it may not have the same $5,000, in a few years as what it currently does when you first buy it. But the point is the true cost of that mower is just how much it decreases in value because you're trading your cash for a different asset. You're trading your cash for a mower, and that mower is an asset that goes on a balance sheet. So my point in telling you this is, buying a piece of equipment, it's not a sunk cost. It's not a lost cost. It's not like you're buying $5,000. Let's see if I can think of an example, like food that you're just going to eat and go, or let's say, a vacation. Yes, we have memories and stuff, but once the vacation money is spent, like, let's say you spend $5,000 on an extravagant vacation. Well, that's it. Like, $5,000 is up and gone. But if you spend $5,000, on a mower, well, even years later, that mower still has value. So my point is, you're not digging yourself a hole by getting a hold of a piece of equipment. And guys, we're not talking about, splurging and getting a $15,000 zero-turn mower that has wings on it, and when you can buy a $5,000 zero-turn that does the same thing. I'm not talking about making extravagant purchases. I'm talking about the mindset of treating purchases as assets on a balance sheet rather than sunk costs, of just being in debt and having to dig yourself out of this hole. And again, I know that seems very intuitive for a lot of people who have been in business for a long time. But if you're new, maybe it's not. And I just want to encourage you, your mindset needs to change from this, I have to dig myself out of this hole, to I'm trading my cash just for a different asset. And that asset still has a lot of value. So at the end of the day, guys, buying the piece of equipment is right about 99.99% of the time. If you're struggle busting, man, with a push mower right now, go buy the mower. Go get the mower you need to do your business. Good luck.